Hey guys, this is Haley with the Subconscious Oracle. I haven't read in a little while. The Capricorn full moon, kicked my butt. I had a lot going on, as I'm sure a lot of you did if you're feeling that energy, which I'm guessing if you're sitting here listening to tarot, you probably are. However, this new moon energy in Cancer is nice. Cancer is a very loving energy, right? It's very homey. It's very calm. It brings more of a pleasant, subdued, relaxing manner. And even if your life isn't relaxing and you still have stuff going on, it should feel significantly calmer in some way, whether that's mentally or physically, than it did just a week or two back, because that was some pretty heavy energy. So with that being said, I felt my crystals today that I had out. I have my own clear quartz. Amethyst has been big. Amethyst is good for me anyway, to realign my energy and get me feeling, how I should, get me centered. It's protective. It's good energetically. I'm an Aries, and I just feel like right now that stone feels good for me. Try it yourself if you have some amethyst. I have a couple of different size chunks in a necklace I wear. And then rose quartz, because rose quartz is very heart-centered, okay? And like I said, we are in that new moon, energy right now of Cancer, which is, heart-centered. So with that being said, I've cleansed the cards and I've blessed them. I'm going to do a general reading for the sign. Actually, let's do the sign of Aries right now. So I'm going to ask spirit guides, angels, to just watch over me, help me only deliver messages to the highest, for the highest good of the Aries collective. Watch over the Aries collective, protect their energy, protect my energy, send anything bad back to the sender. What do we have for Aries? What does Aries need to know? What do they have going on right now? I'm going to take that. That's good, guys. Page of Wands. What else do we have for Aries? What else does Aries need to know right now? Oh, too many there. I'll take a jumper, but I'm not taking a handful. I'm sorry if you hear a little yelling. My kid is upstairs with his friends, so there's another little... Oh, another one, okay. If we don't get any more jumpers, I'm gonna cut. But that Page of Wands card there, Wands is fire energy, right? Aries, Sag, Leo. And that page, he's jumping into something new, excitedly, ready to go, ready to learn, good stuff on the horizons, looking forward to new beginnings is the feeling I'm getting out of that card right now. What else do we have for the sign of Aries? Let's just go ahead and cut the deck for Aries. Temperance in the reverse. So Temperance is balance in the upright position. I feel right now you're probably trying to find balance. Maybe that energy threw you off also. You're trying to find connection. In the reverse position, the elements are not quite lining up. You're not quite finding balance in something that's going on. You're seeking some harmony and you're ready to strive forward. But I think we're looking to find some balance in that. Aries, what else do we have? The Emperor. I'm going to take the Five of Swords in reverse. And the underlying energy of the King of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm just going to take a minute and see what message wants to draw, what Spirit wants to send in this message from, for the Aries collective right now in this new moon energy. So the Emperor, I feel, the Emperor is the card of Aries, right? That's your card. That's our card, because I am an Aries. That is, my sun sign. And the Emperor is really sitting in your power. It's finding comfort. It's feeling steady. It's finding leadership. And I feel like that Page of Wands is ready to kind of release and let go of some other stuff and just bound forward on a new trajectory. And you kind of know where you want to be and what you want to do, or you just feel some excitement again. And I think there's been some stagnation for a while, especially with this King of Pentacles in the reverse being the underlying card here, right? Because in the reverse, the King of Pentacles is feeling kind of like he doesn't have a whole lot of the comforts and the joys that, because in the upright, this guy's living it up. He's happy, right? He's got everything going on. He's got his dog. He's got his money. And Pentacles is, abundance monetarily. It can also be emotionally, but it's usually just having those creature comforts, right? When we come down to Pentacles. So in the reverse, it's feeling like you don't have that structure and that set up, and you're kind of ready to go and get that. But it's going to take some balance here. And whether that's a work-life balance, whether that's a mental or emotional balance that you need to come into right now, it's something that I feel you're striving to find and you're working for it, because you're going to get into this Emperor power. There has been some fight or some struggle, and in the upright position, this is just fighting and struggling and someone wanting to win and someone wanting to be on top. When we put that 5 of Swords in reverse, it's almost like we are just done fighting. It's time to find some balanced and centered communication, whether this be in a work life or a home life or some other relationship. I think when I look at this card, I feel like he has a migraine. I feel like it's just like, fuck, like I can't, right? It's too much. I can't take it. When we put it in the reverse, it's like you're done feeling that kind of energy right now. And you're looking to step into something new. And I think with this new moon here, that is definitely something that can happen. I think, you know, and you'll probably hear other people saying with this Cancer new moon, it's a beautiful calming energy. Whatever intentions you put out there right now, I think you're going to do it with love. And I think you're going to do it with peace and compassion for yourself. And with that being said, you're going to find that balance that you feel like you don't have right now and really just step into yourself. I think whatever fight you've had or argument with it, and it could be an internal fight, I think you're done. I think you're tired and you are just looking for new energy right now, right? I feel a lot of new energy wanting to come in here. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to keep that underlying card. Go ahead with the Page of Wands and let's clarify the Page of Wands for Aries. What is this new forward motion that Aries is looking to get from this, you know, this beautiful moon energy we have right now? So clarify the Page of Wands for me. We had a couple. I'm going to take the Wheel and the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, so the Wheel in the upright is a great card, as you know. The Wheel is closing a cycle. Like I said, you're probably closing some kind of internal battle, or maybe it's external with other people here with that Wheel, and it's ready to move forward. It's, you know, the Ace of Swords is somebody that's very, it's a logical card. This one here, so to have the Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands, sorry, you know, excitement about going forward, and then the Ace of Wands in reverse. In the upright, it's mentally having clarity and knowing what's going on. In that reverse right there, it's kind of being stuck in the head, kind of being stubborn to some things. And I think we need to cut that out. And but I feel like that's what's happening. I feel like this Page of Wands here is ready to start a new venture, right? And that wheel moving forward is great. That's a Wheel of Fortune. It's, you know, forward momentum. And the Ace of Swords in the reverse is just really having to get out of your head about certain issues, because I feel like mostly it's saying, and it's probably because of this energy, but I'm feeling a message of like, go within of your heart and what you truly want, because that's where all this is. And this is mental. You know, this blockage is very mental. I think inwardly and heart-wise, you know what you want. Why are we needing, oh, there's the bell. Why are we needing to balance with Temperance right now? Oop. All right, I don't know which way that came. We're going to take it. The Fool, okay? And if this, I don't know if this came in the reverse or it came in the upright, but we're going to take it as it is, because the Fool with Temperance is either, you know, I see this as being ready to jump, but if it's in the reverse, it's being afraid to. And it's right here because, you know, you're kind of stuck. You're not alchemizing. Things aren't working together, but you can get them there. And once you do, you're going to be ready to take that leap and get yourself into that Emperor power, okay? I don't think the Emperor needs clarifying at all. I'm going to leave that. That is an Aries card. Let's go and clarify the Five of Swords. What does, clarify the Five of Swords. What is this angst or this headache that Aries is putting down? What is this angst or this headache that Aries is now just putting down? That's too many, guys. But that was 2 8s though. So take that for what it is, right? And the 8s is usually some forward movement there, okay? I think you want to put down these troubles and burdens for forward movement. 3 of Cups. The angst that you're putting down is a situation here. It could be, you could have been partying. You could have been imbibing too much, having too much fun, and it has caused you issues. It could have been a situation with too many people involved that you're putting down. But I feel like now you're looking for your own tribe and you're leaving somebody or a group of people that were not for you, and you're gonna move forward. And I think you're gonna clear this headache up. I just keep getting like-minded people here, like-minded people. And I interpret these however it comes through to me. And it's been a hot minute. I feel like the headaches will go away when you start surrounding yourself with people who want to involve you with other things and who can move forward. There's a lot going on right now about leaving behind people that have dragged you down and cut you down, or mentalities that have dragged you down and cut you down, because the mental cards here, you know, in the reverse, both of them. I mean, the swords cards that came out first in the reverse, temperance is in the reverse, which is a blending together. And I think that those relationships that don't work, and this could be in a work environment, it could be things that are not working for you in your life. It could be your diet. It could be, are you sitting around, are you not exercising? Are you hanging around people that do not embody who you are anymore? Because I do feel a big sense of that, and I keep getting that thing in my head where they say that the 5 people you're around the most are the people that you are the most like, you know? I mean, you hang around with 5 people that gamble, chances are you're gambling. You hang around with 5 people that are drunk all day, chances are you're gonna have a drink. You hang around 5 people that work out all the time, chances are you're like-minded and you're a gym-going person. See how my mind perked up for that? That's because that's my thing, and I'm finding my tribe and getting into that, me being an Aries. So I get that message right there. But it's very much about leaving behind the things that have caused you a headache and not trying to fit into this old shell or this old life or this old group or this old workplace, and finding something that matches your vibe more. You know, I've been reading a lot through all that moon when everything happened. I went through a thing. I lost my credit cards and my phones. I was basically, my phone, I had no phone for a few days, and it was good because at first you're like, oh my God, and you feel so lost, and you're like, I depend so much on these outer things, and it really made me go within. And I laughed, and I told my friends I was like thrown back in 1996 for a hot minute with like no technology, but I read like 2 books, and I got to the point that when I did get my phone back, I didn't use it. I went to bed. I played more with my son. I actually engaged in the present. I was there. And it was good, and it felt good, and it was something I continue to do. So changing your habits, whatever you set into motion this new moon, and I feel like you really want to, and I feel like it is a beautiful calming energy. You don't have too many blockages here, and it's just about you releasing them. But I feel as long as you find something that brings you joy and makes you happy, that you will move to that, and it will be easier to release this other stuff. So my big message I'm getting for Aries here is, you know, and it's always a release, and I am an Aries, and like I said, I've had my own issue and stuff with that. But I feel go with what moves you right now. You're closing a lot of old cycles. You're ready to take a leap. There's a small amount of fear holding you back, but it's all very mental. So I think Aries needs to go right now with what moves them. And I just keep being pulled to this Emperor card. Like I didn't even clarify, like this guy's in his power. And this is our card, right? This is what the Emperor embodies, is Aries. And, you know, it's not about being cocky or smug, but it's about finally just feeling like he's got a chess piece. You know, he's sitting there on top of his world. It's not really Earth, right? But it's a planet he's on. Whatever it is, he's sitting, but he's on top of it. and he's good, and he looks satisfied, and he looks confident. And I think it's time to regain that confidence in yourself and realize how good you are and how strong you are, especially when you're around people that motivate you. You're doing things that motivate you. You're doing things that feed your mind. You're doing things that feed your body. It's a really big time right now. And I think if you do take hold of anything right now, you're going to do it really well. And that could be, like I said, reading. Maybe you're studying something. This is a really good time to be like, okay, I'm going to do it, and you'll do it. The workouts. If you're like, I'm getting my butt back in the gym, I'm doing this. If you're not having as many glasses of wine at night, or maybe, you know, start slow. Take 2 days a week where you don't have a drink if you're someone that needs to unwind and have a glass of wine every night. And find something else to occupy your time, and be around other people that don't occupy their time in that way. But yeah, there's a big, I feel a good energy for Aries, which is nice because I am Aries, like I said, and I don't feel a lot of calm energy for myself a lot. So hopefully this is for me too. Do we have anything else for Aries? I have another tarot deck here. I'm just going to pull maybe one if I feel like more, and then we're going to go ahead with the Oracle deck and pull a card. So Aries, is there anything else Aries needs to know right now? Temperance. Okay. Oh, Temperance and Page of Pentacles. Okay. So Temperance we had in the reverse, and here it is in the upright. So it's about finding that balance. I think you feel like you don't have it, and I think this new moon is going to bring you that balance and that clarity. Okay. So just have faith in that. Move forward, you know, positively. And it's difficult. We have days that we're down, but I think these are days that you will be down. And if you do need to cry, cry and give yourself a half hour, but then get out of it, because you are finding balance within yourself here. Page of Pentacles, could be like a new idea, new money making things. You're learning something that is good for your future, that is for your abundance. I really feel like it's got something to do with whoever you're around and whoever you're going to be collaborating with, whatever you're going to be surrounding yourself with. I feel like that is going to draw this Page of Pentacles energy where you're like, okay, this is something I'm cool with. This is something I want to do. And I feel like this new moon energy is a really good time to do that. All right, let's go ahead and pull an Oracle card. I really hope that that was a good message. It was nice and positive, I feel like, for Aries. And we haven't had, you know, the most positive messages here lately. And I haven't felt that way. It's been a coming out of a lot of stuff, but I feel like we're coming out of it, guys. So just hang in there, okay? Hang in there, because I'm there with you. I'm an Aries sun, Virgo rising, Taurus moon. So I also have, you know, one fire, and then I've got a lot of grounded earth energy there too. I don't really have a lot of water in my major signs. Let's pull a card for Aries. Let's go ahead and flip that. That was not for you in the reverse, so maybe something is for you that you're not sure about. Let's see what we get. Aries, my kids having a good old time. I love how kids just go with the flow. They do their thing. They speak their mind. They feel their feelings. They talk about it. We block so much off as adults. We're so consumed in all the other bullshit. And, you know, I like that my little boy's an Aquarius, and he's just kind of jiving, doing his thing. Aries, 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 Aries. 2 more shuffles. You got it. You got it. I sometimes get a feeling of how many more I should do. It could be a feeling, could be a message, but we're going to take those 2 more, and then we're going to cut this deck, and we're going to see what Spirit has for Aries in this new moon energy right now. I feel like we need that one. To the sea, and to the sea is in the reverse. So the number 7 could mean something to you. In the upright, it's kind of like to the sea. She's just going with the flow. In the reverse, there might be something that you thought about doing, but just think it through right now and make sure. And I feel like, once again, it's like, are you surrounding yourself with the right energy and the right people? But I'm going to pull the book. I do like to be intuitive when I do my reads. But I do want to pull the book for this. But to the sea, I just feel like, yes, you should make a forward trajectory here. Here we go, about the book down here. But study it a little. Like she's reading something in there. And like I said, I've been reading a lot. So make sure it's something you want to do. Make sure you're surrounded by people that you want to be surrounded by before you move forward. So the essential meaning of this card means to be in the flow, to return to source, recognize how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. When we read it in the reverse, it says, when external conditions appear to block every attempt to move forward, there is no hidden message for you to decipher. Like the ocean, the tides of experience ebb and flow. You are now in a natural cycle, so know that things will flow again in due course. There's no cause for alarm. Stop resisting and fighting against the situation and learn how to flow even when the tide is going out. Relax and trust in the abundance that will soon be within your reach again, An ancient Marina saying applies to you now. When fishermen cannot go to sea, they stay home and repair their nets. So it does mention in here to stop resisting and fighting. And we have those 2 sword cards in the reverse. So I really want you to remember that the things coming towards you are greater than the thing you're fighting and kind of trying to leave behind, than the situation, than the people, than the environment. And sometimes change is scary, but I also think you're on the right trajectory and it's good. So don't act in haste, but act in excitement. Surround yourself with the people that excite you, the things that excite you, the places that excite you, and that natural flow will open up. The more that we surround with things that are not for us, the more we will not have the natural ebb and flow, and we will be the fisherman that has to stay home. So I hope that made sense. I hope that resonated, and I thank you guys for tuning in. Please click like and subscribe.